Hello beautiful people, I hope you are all well. So today we are finding out what angel wants to communicate with you at this time and what they want to tell you. So pile 1, this is you, this is pile 2, this is pile 3 and this is pile 4. So take your time, pause the video if you need to, and the timestamps will be in the description box below. Okay, so hi pile 1, let's find out what angel wants to communicate with you at this time or what they want to tell you. Okay, so with you guys right here, I want to say with the Angel of Strength card coming out, this does feel like Archangel Ariel, especially because she's often depicted as having a lion companion, I want to say. Though when I was shuffling your cards, I kept hearing Archangel Azrael as well. Okay, so I would say whichever angel is, I guess, calling to you more there in that sentiment, would kind of confirm your intuition with that. Because there are different possibilities here. So I want to say what this angel wants to tell you with the Thinking Man card coming out here. I feel like they're literally trying to tell you here that you have some kind of gift that involves you literally healing or aiding people. I feel like a lot of you here could either be, I want to say, if you're not helping people in the sense of maybe being a therapist or a counselor, I want to say even a life coach for some of you, quite literally. For some of you as well, this could be that you are meant to be almost a spiritual teacher in some kind of sense here, and I feel like she is calling you towards that path. For those of you where it may not be that you're directly kind of helping people, let's say, with their emotional problems, it could be through something that you create. Maybe it's a piece of literature or writing even that could really call to people in a sense, and actually provide this sense of healing. She's basically telling you guys here that I want to say a lot of you are natural healers and you are somehow in some way meant to help people. I want to say as well specifically, for some of you here with the new partner card, it's showing me that there could be, I want to say, a person that you are really meant to work with. Maybe it's like a business partner, something like that. Or it could just be people in general that you are meant to directly help here. And I feel like she's saying to you that if you go on this path and you choose to really follow your purpose with this, I would say that's how you know if this is your pile 1. If that message really sticks out to you and it really calls out to you that you're meant to kind of heal people in some sense. I feel like she's also telling you here with the adjacent possibilities, I feel like she's saying to you, make sure that you don't stay in your comfort zone, because there are all these doors that literally can be open to you when you choose to step into yourself more and more and more. I feel like she's saying to you as well that the universe will aid you in this path, in you going towards your divine purpose essentially here, because what's really sticking out to me, for those of you where you feel like you're meant to kind of emotionally help people, maybe be a therapist, right, for example, it's showing me here with these 6 of Swords in reverse, that you are people that have been through a lot of things here, a lot of things emotionally, maybe a lot of traumas, and I feel like you're people that have gone through many different transformations. I feel like it's like you've healed yourself by kind of trusting that you, I want to say, hold all the answers here, because this card, the Thinking Man, kind of reads similarly to me as the Hierophant does, which is symbolizing that you are this very powerful soul and you hold all the answers within, actually, to a degree where you could literally be teaching other people. Maybe for some of you this could actually be you being a teacher, for example, right? And I feel like this angel is also telling you here that with the Lizard regeneration card coming out as well, somehow you've taken all these, I want to say, difficult, harrowing experiences that you've had, and you've literally used it to just regenerate. You've kind of alchemized this energy into becoming a better version of yourself. And the funny thing is that you realize that actually, I want to say, Power One, your strength and your power actually lies in the fact that you do actually know how to love yourself here. Because this card literally says as well, love and gentleness are my real strength. And here we see this angel, I want to say, composing this lion in a sense, which is, it's symbolizing here that all these emotions, maybe this dark side that you have, your shadow side, you've learned to kind of understand this more with gentleness, with love, and with patience. And this is a really strong power that you have that not many people are able to I want to say replicate here. She's telling you, you are literally the King of Cups. You have quite literally mastered your emotions, and you have an extremely powerful knack with this. I feel like a lot of you here really know how to deeply feel into other people and understand them. I want to say even on a psychological level for some of you, and you have this kind of gift. It's kind of like with the Ace of Swords in reverse. You may not be seeing yourself properly here, maybe overthinking this gift or this ability that you have, maybe going against it with, let's say, logical thoughts. I feel like with the Knight of Wands in reverse, she's kind of telling you here that, I want to say, you don't need to delay yourself on this path. Like, there really is no need, because it's kind of like with Judgment in reverse as well. The more that you actually go against this, the more that your intuition is literally just going to turn up the volume here to a point where you will have no choice but to kind of follow your inner sense of self, I want to say, because I think that my Power Ones are really authentic people, and you came here to kind of teach other people as well, in a sense, how to be more authentic. So there is this sense here that you have to kind of, I want to say, follow what you preach. It's kind of like you would probably give this advice to somebody else, but maybe you're having a hard time perhaps following that, and she's asking you here to really trust this. I feel like with the Queen of Wands coming out, she's literally saying to you here, do not dim your shine. Maybe for those of you where this is somehow, you heal people through some kind of creative endeavor, she's saying to you, this divine spark and this inspiration that flows through you is you literally divine channeling this information in a huge way. She's kind of telling you here that the way you are receiving information and messages intuitively is so, I want to say, it's in such a creative way, and she's basically telling you here to make sure you don't let your talents and your gifts go to waste, because you know, a lot of people can have dreams and aspirations in their life, but if they don't kind of move towards this, if they keep doubting themselves, they're just prolonging, I want to say, them experiencing this feeling of even more happiness, right? And I want to say, she's telling you here as well, being that she's so connected with the sacral chakra, which has to do with our joy, our purpose, quite literally our emotions, creativity. She's saying to you, this is this beautiful gift that you have, and you can use this quite powerfully here to create more joy in your life. I feel like the Page of Swords coming out is that you don't even realize, Pearl One, how sometimes the things that you say and the way that you say these things to people, it basically makes something click in their brains, where they kind of have this light bulb moment and they're like, you know what, I recognize what it is you're trying to tell me, and that really clicks. It's like you've just helped me to understand something quite deeply here, and it's because you're so tapped into other people, and I want to say, she's really asking you to go towards this path relentlessly and to trust yourself with this. The Five of Cups in reverse as well, I feel like she's saying to you here that more fulfillment in your life could be available to you when you kind of embrace this gift of, I want to say, helping people through helping yourself, literally, Pile One. Okay, so Pile One, that was your reading. I do hope that helps something click for you here. I hope you have a really beautiful week, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, so hi pile 2. Let's find out what angel wants to talk to you at this time and what their message is for you. So with you guys, we have the Archangel Raphael card coming out. It's also kind of funny as well how on these other cards we kind of see how they all look quite similar, I want to say, to Archangel Raphael, kind of confirming this here. I feel like he's wanting to tell you guys that you have really open heart chakras here. Like, you are the kinds of people that I want to say you feel things very deeply, to a point where you also feel, I want to say, what other people or maybe what other beings are feeling. I want to say you are extremely tapped in here, and I feel like what he's actually saying to you here, if I would say this is how you know if this is your pile, if you genuinely know that you are really intuitive souls, and you do literally have this healing ability, and this healing ability doesn't have to be perhaps in a spiritual way. I mean, it could be in an emotional way. It could even literally be in a physical way. Like, maybe some of you feel drawn towards the medical field, or being a personal trainer, something like that. Maybe it's nutrition even for some of you. Maybe some of you have culinary skills, but I feel like he's really saying to you, when you do whatever it is you do here, because I feel like this has a lot to do with some kind of talent that you know you have, pile 2, whether this is I feel like it is creative in a sense, for sure. I do want to say that it does involve you using your creativity. I feel like for those of you that haven't moved towards this, he's literally telling you that you need to start going towards this, because it's kind of like with the hostilities card in reverse. Oh my god. I feel like he's wanting you to drop this sense of inner conflict, to maybe drop this feeling of being defensive or even doubting yourself to a degree here, pile 2. There is this, I want to say, message that in the way that you are so, I think, open-hearted and empathetic to others, you need to start practicing this, I want to say, more consistently with yourself, because your heart is literally trying to push you towards something here. I want to say towards your purpose that you are literally feeling in your soul, and somehow this purpose, it really does have a lot to do with love. I feel like this is the kind of purpose that involves you literally spreading love here, and also being in the space of love. And it's so funny as well how this card literally says you heal with the power of love. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. He's trying to tell you here that this gift you have it's phenomenal, and it creates a hell of a lot of healing. I think with the perfect timing card coming out here too, he's wanting you to act now. He's saying this is the right time for you to go towards this. I want to say it's like this opportunity may have literally been in your face perhaps for some time, pile 2. Maybe some of you have already started to follow this, and I feel like he's really encouraging you forward on that path. For others of you where you maybe haven't started to put yourself out there as much, I feel like he's really pushing you towards doing that here. I also feel like specifically some of you have some kind of gift involving working with animals. Like, you can heal people, animals, maybe it's people as well. It could be being a vet, just working with animals, helping them in some kind of sense here. But I would just kind of take this message as it resonates, as it fits, because you know your own talents and your skills here, pile 2, no doubt about it. I feel like he's saying to you here with the Justice card in reverse, I think that you are people, pile 2, that feel injustice in the world really deeply and really strongly, because you're very connected, essentially, and I think that your purpose actually has a lot to do with you balancing out this scale, creating, I want to say, this idea of more good in the world, which I don't want to use that word good, I want to say creating more healing in the world, essentially kind of balancing these scales out. I feel like he's wanting you to literally take this blindfold off, because there's so much truth, knowledge, intuition, power that literally exudes through you. It comes through you. You are channeling this information, and it's kind of like you're just going to be, I want to say, pushed more and more towards this purpose, pile 2. If you don't, I want to say, step into this. I feel like with temperance coming out here as well, there is this energy again of you somehow having some kind of career path here that involves you balancing out injustice in the world, creating peace here. Literally, I feel like your souls are meant to create peace and love. I want to say for some of you, maybe this is you literally working in the legal field. It could actually be that you are meant to be lawyers or something like that, because I kind of feel like with the 9 of Wands in reverse here, maybe if you continue to go against this, you're essentially kind of creating more resistance for yourself. It's like this path, it's kind of like if you go against this path, it's just it's like you're going in a direction it's harder for you, because it's almost like you're denying yourself of who you are if you were to kind of continue going against it, right? And I think that he's saying here that you have to kind of let go of these burdens. Maybe it's your defensiveness towards doing this, or fear towards doing this path, in whatever way that means. This fear, I want to say, maybe for some of you this obstacle is literally just your fear and you doubting yourself here. But I think that he's saying to you here, with the Queen of Swords coming out, there's an energy where there's a need for you to basically follow your heart more in life, and kind of drop you always being in this state of perhaps trying to see things in a logical way, because you are people that literally see into the truth of everything. You see into the truth of who people are. You see into the truth of yourself. And he's wanting you to follow your truth, essentially, here. Follow your heart. I think that he's also, for me, kind of calling this idea out where, or rather calling to your attention that there is actually, you're actually more powerful when you follow your heart, pile 2, for sure. It kind of leads you into being this state where I feel like, in a sense, you're meant to be people that free yourself and other people, I want to say, from situations that are harmful or unjust, or maybe it's animals, right? Because you can feel into it so deeply. And with the Emperor coming out, I feel like because you operate from the space of love, you are so powerful that you can literally step more into this leadership role and take on this responsibility, in a sense. He's asking you to really not be afraid here and just go all out with this talent that you have. Like really embrace this is who you are, pile 2. Really interesting. So pile 2, that was your reading. I do hope that maybe gave you a light bulb moment. I suppose you would really know if that is your pile or not, and that message is for you. But I do hope you have a beautiful week, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Okay, so hi pile 3, let's find out what angel wants to talk to you at this time and what their message is for you. So for you guys, we actually have 2 angels that wanted to talk to you, pile 3. So we have the Archangel Ariel here, and we have Archangel Michael. I feel like specifically, I want to say in this pile, they are really telling you here, pile 3, that you are like this goddess of the moon. You are essentially a very mystical person, I want to say. You're very tapped in, I want to say, to other realms, in the sense that you are basically this very magical, intuitive being, and you are constantly divine channeling information. I feel like a lot of you in this pile could be, maybe you are psychics, right? But you don't have to be. I would say you are intuitive in the sense that when you are taking this information, it's basically coming from God. You are channeling this information from God, and you are essentially meant to show this with the world. You're meant to kind of use this gift that you have, this talent that you have, to really share this with other people, to create this sense of connection actually. And I want to say you have some kind of mission in life, pile 3, to dissolve these differences where people feel like they are more connected to each other through, I want to say, their emotions and through experiences that they have. This is really, really powerful. I want to say specifically as well, I feel like some of you in this pile, with the man holding a heart card coming out and with the daughter romance, I feel like you are meant to be singers or musicians, maybe even poets, something like that. It could be dancing even for some of you, and I feel like you're meant to kind of put this out there, maybe through using social media, networking, things like that. But I would just kind of take that message as it fits. I feel like maybe for those of you that are singers or musicians, you basically channel this beautiful energy of love. So let's say you're in love with somebody and you write a song about it. I feel like they're saying to you here, if you put this energy out, it kind of allows other people to really connect to you more, to feel more connected to their emotions, to their heart. I feel like you have, I want to say, really big, beautiful hearts, pile 3, and the way in which you express your emotions, because I feel like somehow, somewhere, your purpose does have a lot to do with you expressing your emotions, pile 3, and creating connection here. I feel like it would basically strike gold with people, and they may feel like, you know, I can really connect to whatever talent or gift pile 3 is sharing here. I feel like they're also telling you here that this could literally, it's meant to create abundance for you. It really, really is. All this creativity that you have running through your bones, pile 3, all these ideas that you have, and these, I want to say, these visions, these things that you see, I feel like a lot of my pile 3s as well, I feel like you have an incredible sense of imagination here, and I feel like your spirit guides are saying you can literally use this beautiful ability you have to create more money, more happiness in your life, and I feel like not just a little bit of abundance either. With blossoming abundance, this makes me feel like an amount that would make you feel really, really happy here. But I want to say the catch with this pile 2, I feel like with cornucopia in reverse, they're basically saying to you that somehow, some way, you're staying in your comfort zone here, maybe not putting yourself out there enough, maybe not venturing out enough, and it's creating this, I want to say, this outcome where you're essentially trapping yourself in that one place. I think that they're trying to say to you here, the universe does not want you to be limited here. They want you to really exude this gift and start putting it out there, because there is a whole lot of transformation for you on the other side of this. And there is also this sense of you really feeling free and feeling like you can be yourself more. Maybe for those of you that have already started with this, I want to say, endeavor, this intuitive gift or power that you have, I feel like they're wanting you to make some kind of a change here that allows you to essentially step even more out of your comfort zone, right? They're asking you to connect, I want to say, more into what your heart is telling you, and to be ready to kind of release maybe what doesn't serve you. I feel like they're also telling you here as well, pile 3, maybe for those of you that tend to kind of overthink this, or maybe you get in your head and you worry about this gift that you have, they're telling you here to just quiet your mind and be in this receptive state where you are understanding that what you are feeling and tapping into is you literally, like I said, channeling this information, right? We have the Goose Inner Knowing card. I feel like, and look at this, the Humpback Whale Singer card, again kind of confirming that for some of you here that are meant to maybe go in the musical field somehow. With the Inner Knowing Goose card coming out here, I feel like they're saying that when you kind of further yourself with this gift and when you start putting it out there more, you could have opportunities to travel to more places. Like, I think that maybe this gift is going to allow you to travel to different parts of the world, perhaps quite literally, to go places, to have new experiences, new things. It's a really strong part of your purpose here, this sense of you exploring again, kind of, I want to say, emphasizing here that make sure you don't hold yourself back with this bird being free flying, and just trusting that they already know the way somehow, some way. Very, very interesting. And look, this literally says, sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. Very, very powerful. So what else does these angels want to tell you, pile 3? Okay, so pile 3, what else does Archangel Ariel and Archangel Michael want to tell you? So I'm going to go ahead and be honest with you, pile 3. We have a love message coming through. So you've been pre-warned. But I'll tell you what their message is to you. I'm being shown a story here with the Two of Cups. There is, I want to say, this particularly strong connection that you have had with somebody here, pile 2. And I feel like whoever this is, I want to say you are still in love with this person and they're still in love with you. I want to say with the Lovers in reverse, it feels like there could have been some kind of distance or barrier that was created here. I definitely feel like 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Pentacles. This is somebody that you either found it hard to be on the same page with, I want to say. Maybe for some of you, you felt like you were kind of abandoned by this person and you felt like you had to kind of go it alone. For some of you, I'm seeing this is somebody that maybe lives at a distance from you as well, with the 3 of Wands coming out, but they don't have to. Another way in which you could kind of recognize this person, I do feel like with the Knight of Cups in reverse here, it could have been somebody that wasn't maybe expressing their emotions to you fully here. Maybe I want to say just generally treating you with the level of love and romance that you deserve, pile 3. Possibly not giving enough in this connection as well. Maybe this is a person that was maybe taking more than they were giving. I feel like this person was being kind of immature in this connection. I want to say for some of you as well coming out here, there is this feeling like this person, with the Lovers in reverse and the 3 of Swords, it could be that this person, through their actions, they essentially didn't choose to embrace their love and their connection with you. Maybe for some of you, this person literally, it feels like they betrayed you, they stabbed you in the heart, they hurt you here, they caused you pain. Maybe they, I want to say perhaps involved other people or were trying to be involved with other people. But I would just kind of take that message if it fits in pile 3. That doesn't have to be the case. This barrier and this obstacle that could have been created could have just been from, I want to say, their resistance to embracing this feeling of love and acting immaturely. The Queen of Wands coming out, in terms of how you would recognize this person, I feel like this person is somebody you're very attracted to, for sure. Somebody that's simultaneously very attracted to you. I feel like this person could be quite bold. They kind of have this very fiery leader-like energy to them, for sure, pile 3. Alright, so pile 3, some characteristics by which you could recognize this person potentially. So we have the word pale skin, we have dark hair, we have blue eyes, we have the word situationship, we have friend, we have tan skin possibly. We also see brown eyes here. This person could have a beard, they could be quite masculine, and we have the word tall, so this person could be quite tall. Interesting. We also have that word relationship coming out, so maybe this is somebody that perhaps did choose to go in a different direction, go towards another connection. Interesting. But those are just some ways by which you could recognize them, pile 3. Obviously all of those are not going to resonate, but it should just give you some clues. So what Archangel Michael and Archangel Ariel want to tell you about this, they want to tell you that somehow, some way, there is going to be this reunion with the 3 of Cups coming out. They're telling you here that there is going to be this opportunity to essentially come together to be in a relationship with this person, maybe even to marry this person for some of you, if that situation would fit in with you. Maybe this person said to you they want to marry you or something like that, but they it's just a random kind of message I'm getting, and I feel like they're kind of telling you here that somehow, some way, this connection actually could end up being successful. I think this is something you maybe don't see coming as well, but they're saying that these blocks and these barriers actually are somehow, some way going to be resolved in order for there to be an opportunity for a reconciliation and a relationship, long-term commitment with this person, pile 3. Very, very interesting, but that would be up to you, pile 3, and whether or not you would want to kind of take this on. Very, very interesting. Okay, so pile 3, that is what Archangel Michael and Archangel Ariel wanted to tell you at this time. I do hope that that maybe created some kind of light bulb moment for you, pile 3, and helped you in some kind of way. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful week. Bye. Okay, so hi pile 4. Let's find out what angel wants to communicate with you at this time and what their message is to you. So with you guys, we have the Archangel Gabriel card coming out, and with the Angel of Love card, I feel like this could be some kind of angel that is really strongly connected to the emotion of love. So it could be I want to say Archangel Chamuel or maybe Archangel Jophiel, but I would just kind of I would say take the name or the angel that perhaps calls out most to you here, pile 4. So what do they want to tell you? Well, pile 4, they want to tell you here that this feeling of you being financially constrained in some kind of way, or maybe if this isn't related to your finances, it could be related to this feeling of you, I want to say, not having enough, or maybe this feeling of emptiness, quite literally. Pile 4, I do feel like you guys are maybe feeling quite worried in some kind of way here, pile 4. I feel like he's wanting to tell you here quite strongly though, with the Temple Path card coming out, he's basically saying to you here that there is some kind of insight that you will receive, some kind of idea that is going to create this light bulb moment essentially for pile 4 for you, and it's basically going to allow you to create victory in this situation and get to a point of maybe feeling enough, having enough money here, feeling abundant. I want to say creating an opportunity and a career for yourself that really, really works out well. Maybe for some of you this is directly related to spirituality, so maybe it's some kind of spiritual career here. I want to say for others of you, I feel like with the Raccoon Inventor card coming out, it could be some kind of I want to say some kind of career that involves you using your sense of invention, creating something, inventing something, quite literally. Maybe it's I'm not sure, maybe it's being a fashion designer, a seamstress. It really, really could be anything, right? But you would know here, pile 4, what it is, because what he's really trying to say to you with the Cat Independent card, your purpose has a lot to do with you kind of following your own path here, being that cats pretty much do whatever the hell it is they want to do, and they don't really tend to listen to people here. And I feel like he's actually saying to you here that you are independent for a reason, and you're meant to embrace this independence that you have in your path. Maybe for some of you this could mean that you need to perhaps find a way to build this on your own, or in a different direction maybe than you have perhaps gone down before, pile 4. Also kind of emphasizing here, some of you may be natural healers as well, with the Cat Independent card coming out here. Okay, so what else does Archangel Gabriel or this Angel of Love want to tell you, pile 4? Okay, so I feel like they're trying to tell you here, with the Tower card coming out and with the Lovers underneath that, I feel like I want to say this is specifically going to be more so a love message, but it really doesn't have to be. He's showing me here that there is something here that has basically wounded you. Maybe it's the ending of some kind of relationship or some kind of situation here that has left you feeling broken. It's left you feeling really hurt. I feel like you're currently in this process of illuminating the darkness here, really kind of releasing these emotions. With the Six of Swords in reverse, you're kind of in this stage where you are letting go, but also kind of reflecting on things here in order for you to kind of fully let go of this, I want to say perhaps love situation or whatever your situation is here, pile 3. I feel like he's saying to you here as well, with the Ace of Wands coming out, what's really going to help you to heal from this, as you already are, I want to say, pile 4, is this project or this career, this idea that you have to, I want to say, further yourself, something that is self-focused here. He's really asking you to essentially put this focus on yourself, on your purpose. I feel like he's saying to you as well, it's massively going to help you to feel this sense of healing. He's saying to you here as well, with Justice in reverse, what happened to you was not right, and it's okay for you to feel however it is you feel about this, whether you need to cry, you need to scream, you need to shout, you need to punch something. He's basically saying to you here, it's okay for you to let this out of your system. We've seen your situation, we've seen what's happened to you, and we know that it's not fair. Like, we know this. And it's kind of funny how with the Four of Wands coming out next to this, we have 11-11 here with the Justice, and we also have 11-11 here. So I feel like this is, for me, 11-11 is again kind of drawing, it's about drawing that focus back to you, or rather it can be, because he's saying to you here, with the Two of Cups in reverse, and also with the Six of Pentacles here, the more that you basically just focus on healing yourself, loving yourself, thinking about what lights you up, and also being in this energy or this state where perhaps this goal or this creative endeavor, this career path that you are being, I want to say, called to go down, pile 4, or you will feel called to go down, you being able to somehow heal people in this sense, or help people, creating this sense of joy, right? It's going to boost your money, and it's also going to help you to feel massively better here. He's also telling you here with the Four of Pentacles, make sure you don't stay in your comfort zone. So if you are, for example, thinking about this situation a hell of a lot, maybe feeling really, really attached to it, maybe thinking things like, you know, love is never going to come to me, or something like that. He's basically saying to you here, there's no need for you to limit yourself like that, because you are still feeling the sense of pain, you are still healing, and he's wanting you to know that what's kind of funny about this pile 4, I want to say, on the other side of this, the more that you heal, the better you feel. There is somebody that is actually coming towards you. I want to say this is a brand new connection with the Knight of Cups and with the Fool coming out. This is definitely something you perhaps do not see. For some of you as well, with this card literally saying good friends, this could be, I want to say, somebody that perhaps starts out as being a really good friend to you, even, but he's saying to you here, it's definitely not a person that you have experienced a relationship with here, like a romantic relationship, but he's saying that this new door, this new beginning in love is going to be open to you eventually. Like, there is actually true love coming to you here with a person that is really going to commit to you, adore you, value you the most. And I feel like this could even be a person you end up literally spending the rest of your life with, pile 4. But he's literally saying to you, just make sure you put the focus on yourself right now. Love doesn't need to be the focus. It needs to be more, I want to say, self-love, as annoying as that kind of sounds, pile 4. He's really emphasizing that is genuinely massively going to help you here on your path, and I feel like you're generally creating this new chapter for yourself in life, pile 4. And I feel like the more you continue to just honestly do you, focus on what lights you up, you are going to feel so much better, so much better. And I think you're going to be able to see the truth about this past person and this situation a lot more clearly, and actually align with a person that is genuinely compatible with you and can actually meet your needs and your wants. Very interesting. So powerful. That is the angel that wanted to communicate with you and what they wanted to tell you. I do hope that helped you in some kind of way here. I hope you have a really beautiful week, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.